Chosen one. The world missed it, but God didn't. There are moments in life when the world overlooks someone who carries a hidden purpose, when the noise of ordinary expectations drowns out the quiet but powerful calling on a person's life. Maybe that someone is you. Maybe you have felt unseen, underestimated, or even forgotten. But what the world missed, heaven never did. Before you were even born, your Creator already knew you, already marked you, already wove the pattern of your destiny into existence. Nothing about your life is random. Nothing about your pain is wasted. You are the chosen one in a story that is bigger than you can imagine, and this truth has never slipped through the hands of the one who formed you. Before we dive deeper, stay with me until the end of this video because there is a moment coming that I believe will speak directly to your spirit. I also want to invite you right now to leave your warmest wishes and 99 in the comments below. These aren't just words on a screen, they are seeds of intention. As you write them, you send out a signal to the universe, aligning your heart and your dreams with the unseen plan already written for you. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. You might feel like your life has been moving in circles, or that doors you've knocked on again and again refuse to open. You might wonder if your season has passed, or if the best moments have already slipped away. But destiny is not a race against time. Destiny is not a competition. Destiny is divine timing, and divine timing never rushes and never forgets. The silence you have felt is not neglect, it is preparation. The pauses are not punishment, they are positioning. What feels like delay is often the careful arrangement of circumstances so that when your appointed time arrives, nothing can stand in the way. Think about the years that have shaped you. The disappointments, the betrayals, the moments when you questioned your worth. Every single one of those experiences was a thread in a larger tapestry that only now begins to reveal its beauty. The people who doubted you were unwitting participants in a story designed to strengthen your resolve. The opportunities that fell through were protective barriers, keeping you from lesser paths. The loneliness that felt like emptiness was, in truth, a sacred space for growth, where you learned to hear the whisper of guidance that cannot be drowned out by the world. Sometimes being chosen means walking through seasons where almost nobody claps for you. It means carrying dreams that seem too heavy for one heart. It means being misunderstood, even by those you love the most. But remember this. Obscurity is not evidence of abandonment. The world may have missed your significance, but God has been watching every step. He has been counting every tear, recording every prayer, and weaving each loss into a greater redemption. When the time comes for you to step into your purpose, it will not matter who overlooked you. Your arrival will not require their permission. Many of us have been trained to equate visibility with value. But the hidden years are where the deepest transformation happens. Seeds do their most important work underground, far from the eyes of those who will one day admire the flower. Diamonds form under pressure, far from the applause of a crowd. The chosen one is refined in private, so that when the unveiling happens, it carries the weight of authenticity and strength. You are not late. You are not behind. You are in process, and the process is holy. This is why comparison is such a thief of joy. You might look at others and think they have outrun you, that they have taken opportunities that were meant for you. But your story is not their story. Your timing is not their timing. and what has been written for you cannot be erased by their success. The appointment on your life is unique and cannot be canceled by anyone's head start. Sometimes, the very people who seem to have left you behind will one day need to witness the fulfillment of your journey as proof that divine order exists. If you've ever wondered why your heart longs for something bigger while your surroundings feel so small, that longing is evidence of the calling. It is the echo of eternity reminding you that you were made for more than ordinary existence. The unease you feel is not dissatisfaction with life itself, but with the limitations that others have tried to place on you. Do not shrink to fit into spaces that were never meant to contain you. You are not meant to blend in. The chosen one stands out, even in silence. There will be times when your preparation doesn't look like progress. You might be working hard in a job that seems disconnected from your dream, or serving in a role that feels too small for your vision. But everything you learn in those places is a tool for the future. Every skill, every challenge, every relationship is part of the equipment you will need when the larger assignment calls. What looks like delay is divine strategy. Your purpose is being built piece by piece, and no effort is wasted. It is easy to believe that being chosen means a life free of struggle, but the truth is the opposite. The very fact that you are chosen means you will face resistance. The weight of your destiny requires the strength of perseverance. Obstacles are not signs to quit. They are confirmation that you carry something worth fighting for. Each difficulty is shaping the resilience you will need to hold the blessing when it arrives. If the journey were easy, the fulfillment would not have the same depth or authority. Often, the ones who are most overlooked are the ones carrying the most extraordinary calling. History is full of people who were rejected before they were celebrated, hidden before they were honored, and every single one of them carried a truth that no crowd could validate, that the plan over their life was bigger than public opinion. You are part of that lineage. Your worth is not up for debate. The world can miss it 1,000 times, but heaven never blinks. Remember how many times you've thought, "I can't go on," yet here you are. Remember how many nights you've cried, yet you still rise with the sun. That endurance is not accidental. It is proof of divine strength at work within you. You are not here by luck. You are here by design. The gifts inside you were placed with intention, and the timing of their release is orchestrated with precision. You do not have to force open doors that are meant to open for you. When the time is right, they will. So keep your heart steady, keep your faith alive, keep your vision clear. The world may have overlooked the significance of your life, but the one who authored it has never forgotten a single detail. What feels hidden now will one day be undeniable. Your season of revealing is coming, and when it does, every quiet moment of faith will make sense. This is the promise of the chosen one, unseen by many, but held, guided, and celebrated by the only one whose approval matters. There is a hidden rhythm to your life that no clock can measure. You may feel as if opportunities have passed you by, as if others have stepped into places you once dreamed of reaching. But what is written for you cannot be claimed by anyone else. Every twist of delay, every door that stayed closed, has been part of a larger choreography that will unfold at exactly the right moment. The chosen one does not rush to meet destiny. Destiny is drawn to the chosen one. It moves toward you like a river finding its path to the sea, quietly, persistently, unstoppable. In this quiet unfolding, there is a deeper invitation to trust beyond what you can see. Trust is not passive, it is active faith. It is waking each day with an inner yes, even when the outer circumstances say no. It is believing that each step, no matter how ordinary, carries the weight of purpose. When the world misses your value, trust becomes the bridge between hidden preparation and visible fulfillment. This trust is built in the small choices: showing up when no one notices, doing the right thing when no one thanks you, speaking kindness when no one returns it. Every hidden act of faith is a seed that will one day bloom in ways beyond imagination. Some days, you may question whether the dream you carry is even real. The waiting can be long, and the silence can feel heavy. Yet, it is often in the quiet that the deepest shaping occurs. Think of a sculptor chiseling away at a block of stone. The world sees only the dust and fragments that fall, but the artist sees the form emerging within. In the same way, the unseen hand that shapes your life is revealing something extraordinary beneath the surface. What feels like loss may actually be the removal of what does not belong to your final masterpiece. You have likely encountered moments when people misunderstood you, when your passion seemed too intense, when your ideas felt out of place in the circles around you. This is not rejection of who you are, but confirmation that your vision is larger than the environment that tries to contain it. The chosen one often lives in the tension of not yet, carrying a future that others cannot yet recognize. It can be lonely to live in a world that does not speak the language of your destiny, but that loneliness is also sacred ground. It protects the purity of the calling from premature exposure. Many great lives have been marked by long periods of obscurity. Before they stepped into the light of history, they lived in hidden years of preparation. The silence was not a mistake. It was the very womb of their greatness. So when you feel unseen, remember that you are in good company. The most brilliant stars are formed in the darkness of space. The strongest roots grow deep before a tree ever breaks the surface of the earth. Hidden seasons are not wasted time. They are the birthplace of miracles. There is also a refining fire in these hidden years. The pressures you face are shaping the integrity and endurance needed for the weight of your future. Without this refining, the very blessings meant to elevate you could instead overwhelm you. The world might think success is simply about opportunity, but true success requires capacity. You are being built to carry something far bigger than yourself, something that will ripple far beyond your personal story. Every trial, every test, every quiet act of resilience adds strength to the foundation of who you are becoming. As you continue to walk through this process, resist the urge to measure progress by external milestones. The world measures by speed and visibility. Heaven measures by depth and alignment. You may not be where you thought you'd be by now, but you are exactly where you need to be for the unfolding of your destiny. Every delay has meaning. Every setback is a setup for a comeback that will astonish even those who doubted you. The timing of your life is not behind schedule. It is exquisitely precise. This is why comparison can be so dangerous. Looking at others' visible success can lead to unnecessary anxiety, as if you need to catch up. But their journey is not yours. Their clock is not your clock. The path you walk is singular, woven with unique assignments only you can fulfill. Even your struggles are distinctively tailored to shape the gifts and insights you will one day offer the world. There is no competition when each destiny is individually designed. Often the most profound turning points come disguised as ordinary days. A simple conversation, a quiet decision, a moment of courage, these are the hinges on which great doors swing open. You never know when the unseen preparation will meet the perfect opportunity. This is why it matters to keep showing up with integrity, to keep tending to the seemingly small tasks, to stay faithful to what is in front of you. The breakthrough will often appear not with loud fanfare, but in the gentle unfolding of a single, perfectly timed step. Perhaps you have felt the tension between what you sense inside and what you see outside. This is the sign of a calling that is larger than your current surroundings. That tension is not meant to discourage you. It is meant to keep you moving, growing, stretching. It reminds you that your present location is not your final destination. You are in transit towards something magnificent, something worth every moment of waiting. As the days pass, continue to listen for the quiet inner guidance that has brought you this far. Trust the subtle nudges, the unexpected insights, the small coincidences that seem to align at just the right moment. These are not random. They are the language of destiny speaking to you. The world may dismiss them as chance, but you know better. The chosen one lives by a different rhythm, one tuned to a higher frequency than mere chance can explain. So hold steady, keep your spirit open and your heart courageous. The story that began before you took your first breath is still unfolding, and every unseen detail is moving you toward a future more radiant than you can currently imagine. The world may still be unaware of the greatness within you, but the one who wrote your life has never lost sight of it. What is hidden now will one day shine with undeniable brilliance. You are still the chosen one, and nothing, not time, not doubt, not opposition, can change that truth. There is a certain stillness that surrounds the life of someone chosen. At times it may feel like isolation, as though you've been set apart without explanation. But this is a sacred separation, designed to protect the precious work happening inside you. The world may call it loneliness, yet it is actually an atmosphere where greatness can breathe without interference. Just as a seed germinates in the quiet darkness of soil, your purpose develops in silence until it is strong enough to push through and reach the light. This is not punishment. It is preparation on a level so deep that only time will reveal its wisdom. Often the chosen one carries dreams that appear too vast to be realistic. These dreams can feel like they are burning a hole in your heart, and you may wonder why they remain unfulfilled for so long. What you may not see is that every delay serves as a forge, strengthening your character, sharpening your insight, and aligning your surroundings so that when your moment comes, you are not just ready, you are unshakable. A fragile foundation cannot support a towering destiny. The waiting seasons are constructing within you a structure of faith and endurance capable of holding the magnitude of what's ahead. During these times, you may also notice that relationships change. Some friends drift away, some partnerships dissolve, and certain circles no longer feel like home. This can be painful, but it is part of the refinement. People who were important in an earlier stage may not be equipped to travel with you to the next. The separation is not a reflection of failure. It is evidence of growth. As your calling expands, the environment around you must evolve, and sometimes that means walking alone for a while so that the right alignments can be formed at the right time. In the hidden years, you may also encounter misunderstandings that cut deeply. People might question your motives, doubt your abilities, or label you in ways that do not match who you truly are. It is tempting to defend yourself, to try to prove your worth, but the quiet truth is that you do not need to convince anyone. The authenticity of your purpose does not depend on their approval. The moment of revelation will speak louder than any argument, and those who once misjudged you will witness for themselves the reality of what was inside you all along. There is a mysterious strength that grows in the chosen one during seasons of testing. You learn to navigate uncertainty without losing your center. You discover how to keep moving forward with courage, even when the path ahead is not visible. These lessons cannot be learned in comfort. They require the stretching that comes from real challenges. Each obstacle, each closed door, each unexpected detour is a teacher refining your resilience. Over time, you begin to realize that what once felt like setbacks were actually shaping you into someone capable of carrying a blessing without breaking under its weight. And yet, while much of this journey is marked by solitude, it is not truly lonely. There are quiet assurances that appear along the way, moments of unexpected encouragement, small signs of alignment, gentle confirmations that you are on the right path. These are not coincidences. They are evidence of a higher hand guiding your steps, whispering that you are not forgotten. The world may not notice, but the one who called you keeps careful watch, ensuring that nothing meant for you is lost and no moment of preparation is wasted. It is important to remember that greatness does not always announce itself with dramatic gestures. Sometimes it emerges softly, like dawn breaking after a long night. The shift can be subtle at first, a sudden clarity of vision, a connection that leads to an open door, a seemingly ordinary opportunity that carries extraordinary significance. By the time others recognize what is happening, the foundation will already be strong, and the unveiling will feel both surprising and inevitable. The quiet years will have done their perfect work, ensuring that the revelation is not only breathtaking, but lasting. You might wonder how to hold on during this prolonged waiting. The answer often lies in simple, faithful actions repeated over time. Show up with excellence in the small assignments. Tend to the relationships that remain. Keep your heart open to learning and growth. These daily choices form a steady rhythm that not only sustains you but shapes you into someone who can carry influence with humility and grace. While the world chases sudden success, the chosen one understands that real impact is built layer by layer, with patience and intention. As your life unfolds, you will begin to see how every detour held hidden purpose. The job that seemed unrelated taught you essential skills. The friendship that ended created space for new connections aligned with your destiny. Even the seasons of disappointment became training grounds for compassion and wisdom. Nothing is wasted. What once looked like random events begin to reveal themselves as carefully placed steps in a masterful design. The pattern may have been invisible at first, but with time, you recognize the unmistakable order behind every move. This recognition brings a new kind of peace. You no longer feel the frantic need to force outcomes or control timing. You can rest in the knowledge that what is meant for you will meet you, and that every closed door is a silent act of protection. You start to trust the pauses, understanding that they are not empty but full of unseen activity working in your favor. The world's schedule no longer defines you. You live by a different calendar, one guided by the wisdom of perfect timing. The beauty of this process is that when the moment of revealing arrives, it feels natural, as if everything was always leading to this point. The opportunities that appear will fit you like a well-made garment, because they were designed with you in mind. There will be no striving, no desperate grasping, only the quiet confidence of someone stepping into a room that was always waiting for them. The years of preparation will give you the strength to handle success without losing your essence, allowing you to shine without being consumed by the spotlight. In time, even those who doubted you will have to acknowledge the truth of your journey. The people who once overlooked you will see that nothing could prevent what was destined. Their opinions will no longer matter, because the unfolding of your purpose will speak for itself. The world may have missed it for years, but the evidence will become undeniable. And when that happens, it will not be about proving anyone wrong, but about fulfilling something far greater than personal recognition. It will be about living the life that was written for you all along. So remain steadfast. Keep your spirit alive with hope, your mind anchored in trust, and your actions rooted in quiet faithfulness. The story is far from over, and the best chapters are still ahead. You have not been forgotten, and you are not behind. Every step, visible or invisible, has been carrying you closer to the moment when what has been hidden will burst forth in radiant clarity. The world may continue to underestimate you, but the one who chose you has never lost sight of the masterpiece you are becoming. There are seasons when the quiet around you feels heavier than words can explain. You look back and see effort upon effort, yet you wonder if anything is moving forward. In these long stretches of waiting, something sacred is happening beneath the surface. What feels like stillness is actually an intricate weaving of circumstances, connections, and opportunities that will reveal themselves only when the time is perfect. The chosen one is never forgotten, even when the world seems silent. The hidden preparation is proof that the unseen hand guiding your life is both patient and precise. Patience here is not merely waiting. It is a courageous posture of trust. To remain steady when the world rushes ahead is an act of strength. Every time you choose not to give in to despair, every time you continue to nurture your gifts, even when recognition is absent, you declare with quiet authority that your destiny is not dependent on applause. You become like a deep-rooted tree, unmoved by passing storms, nourished by unseen waters. This hidden strength will one day sustain you when the weight of visibility arrives, because the deeper the roots, the taller the tree can grow without breaking. You may also feel as though your life has been marked by unusual challenges, setbacks that seemed harsher, tests that felt longer. These are not signs of abandonment. They are indicators of the size of the assignment you carry. Extraordinary callings often require extraordinary shaping. Pressure does not come to destroy you, but to reveal what is indestructible inside you. Every difficulty is a refiner's fire, burning away what cannot last and fortifying what must endure. In time, you will find that these trials have given you a rare courage, the kind that can only be forged in adversity. During this process, the idea of identity becomes crucial. The world will try to name you according to circumstances: overlooked, late, unremarkable. But you must hold fast to the name given to you by the one who created you: chosen, set apart, designed for a purpose no one else can fulfill. Identity anchored in this truth cannot be shaken by temporary appearances. While people may see only fragments, you carry the whole design within you, and that design will not fail. Sometimes, The shaping involves releasing old patterns and beliefs that once felt safe. Growth requires leaving behind what no longer fits the person you are becoming. It may mean shifting habits, reevaluating priorities, or stepping away from environments that keep you small. These changes can feel unsettling, but they are signs of movement. The discomfort of transformation is not a signal to retreat, but an invitation to expand. You are outgrowing the walls that once defined you because a greater horizon is calling. As you continue on this journey, watch for the subtle confirmations that appear when you least expect them. A conversation that opens new insight, a door that quietly unlocks, a sudden sense of peace about a decision you once feared to make. These are gentle reminders that your steps are ordered even when the route is hidden. They may seem small, but together they form a trail of evidence that you are not walking alone. The path is being prepared in perfect synchronization with the growth inside you. It's also important to recognize the value of service in these hidden years. The chosen one often spends time helping others in ways that seem unrelated to personal destiny. Yet each act of service is shaping character, deepening empathy, and aligning you with relationships that will matter in the future. Nothing given in kindness is wasted. The very people you help in obscurity may become key connections when your purpose is revealed. Service is not a detour. It is a foundational part of the design. You may have moments when fear tries to convince you that time is running out, but destiny is not bound to a clock. The timetable of heaven is different from the calendars on earth. Some breakthroughs require years of invisible alignment before they can manifest in a single breathtaking moment. Trusting this timing frees you from the panic of comparison. You are not late. You are right on schedule for the life uniquely written for you. Another quiet miracle of the hidden years is the formation of resilience. Resilience is more than endurance. It is the ability to rise again with wisdom gained. Every setback you survive adds to this inner strength. Over time, you realize that nothing can truly derail you, because even what seems like failure becomes material for growth. This is how the chosen one turns obstacles into stepping stones, using the weight of adversity as the very force that propels them forward. The unveiling of your destiny will not be a random event. It will arrive like the moment when dawn breaks after a long night, steady, undeniable, and perfectly timed. Those who once doubted will stand in awe, not because you demanded their recognition, but because the truth of your journey will be impossible to ignore. And when that day comes, you will understand why the waiting was necessary. The hidden years were not wasted. They were essential. They gave depth to your vision, maturity to your spirit, and authenticity to your voice. When opportunities begin to unfold, remember that humility will be your greatest strength. Fame or recognition may tempt you to forget the quiet beginnings, but the memory of those hidden seasons will keep you grounded. They will remind you that your worth was established long before the world took notice. Humility will allow you to carry influence without being consumed by it, to lead without losing your heart, to shine without dimming the light of others. In this way, every challenge and every quiet victory becomes part of a larger legacy. The story of the chosen one is never just personal, it is generational. The lessons you learn, the courage you cultivate, and the breakthroughs you experience will ripple into the lives of those who come after you. Your faithfulness will inspire others to trust their own hidden seasons, proving that being overlooked is never the end of the story. So hold fast. Continue to nurture the dreams within you. Walk with patience, even when the road feels endless. The plan for your life is still unfolding with precision. The world may have missed your significance again and again, but the one who called you has not overlooked a single detail. What is forming in silence today will one day stand as a testimony so bright that no one will be able to deny it. You remain the chosen one, and nothing, no delay, no doubt, no obstacle, has the power to change that truth.